said that, I think it's important that you prepare to go out into the weather if you're going to be riding CTA. We remind you to dress in layers.
Tuesday, January 29th.
To get to your destination.
The mayor's holding a press conference with all these different authorities to warn us about the weather that's coming. It's supposed to be negative 40 below zero, or 40 below zero, and stuff like that. So this is the president of the CTA right here.
Bus tracker and our train tracker information. Download our app.
I'm gonna document this whole process and what all we go through, because I am quite frankly terrified.
You can also sign up for CTA alerts should there be service disruptions to make you aware of that. And if you go to our website at www.transchicago.com, you can sign up for the alerts that if there are challenges that we face that impact the service that we're providing, you can be made aware of that directly before you go out into the weather to deal with the challenges that we're talking about. Having said all of that, we are committed to providing the same level of service that we would normally provide. We are not contemplating any reduction.
A lot of that ice melting, but that is a problem that I think we would all welcome, at least as we look at what's coming our way. All right, so the coldest ever temperature in Chicago was minus 27. That was measured January 20th, 1985. You may remember that extreme cold snap. Thursday morning, we're going for a forecast of 25 below, so within degrees of that record. Wind chill warning has been issued by the National Weather Service already at advisory levels, but the warning goes into effect at 6 p.m. It will expire at about noon Thursday. We're expecting some 3 days in a row of sub-zero wind chills, 2 days in a row of sub-zero temperatures. We have 5 degrees outside. Winds are out of the west at 15 miles per hour. The dew point's 5 degrees below zero. That thing dropped 3 degrees in the last hour. There is extremely cold air which is coming our way. Current wind chill 13 below at O'Hare. So we got 6 degrees right now for Midway, 7 in the Kankakee, Woodstock reading at 2, and the Cap is currently at 3. These are the current wind chills, 17 below Bartlett, 18 below as you look towards the Cap and Rochelle, up to about 16 below. Your frostbite time would be a little over 30 minutes with some of these numbers here. These are our wind speeds. The winds continue to come out of the west to 32 miles per hour in Kankakee, 37 miles per hour in Kenosha, and Janesville up to 29 miles per hour. Temperature forecast shows that we dip below zero once again at about 6 o'clock this evening, and we are going to spend about 2 days in a row, about 48 hours with temperatures below zero. Tonight we're going to drop down to about minus 20. It's going to be our coldest overnight in 25 years. And then as we get on into tomorrow, we're expecting the high temperature to only reach around minus 13 or so. That'll break our coldest afternoon high temperature there for Wednesday. A number of records going to go down. Here's your wind chill forecast. This is the one that's most important, and I think this is why many schools just can't be in here. We have wind chills which are going to be down to the minus 55 degree range into early Wednesday. Your frostbite time will be down to about 5 minutes there, so exposed skin will basically freeze in just a moment's time as you get on into Wednesday morning. Keep that in mind. Do not be outside unless you have to, and cover everything up with as many layers as possible. Here's your satellite radar composite. It shows that we're dry at this time. We're expecting to see dry conditions with maybe a flurry popping up this afternoon. Right now, it's really just kind of getting too dry for us to see any snow here. As we get on into tomorrow, we're expecting to see mostly sunny skies, but watch out. Again, that high temperature is going to be 13 degrees below zero. Into Thursday, another record comes our way, 2 records actually. 25 below will be a record low temperature, and 0 will be a brutally cold afternoon. That's also going to be our record coldest afternoon for that day. The record right now is 1 degree above zero. Coming up in the 7-day forecast, we're going to talk about a big change here. Some temperatures jumping up some 70 to 80 degrees. We warm into the 40s this weekend. We'll have more details on that. We'll talk about where this cold air is coming from, why it's going to be so cold over the next few days. I'll have all that in just a bit. Back to you,
Demetrius.
All right, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like negative. Well, it's negative 16, and it feels like negative 45 outside. I have to say, this is freaking me out. I don't know why I'm up so early in the morning, other than I had to go to the bathroom, but I'm just listening, and outside, I just hear popping and just all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't have any trees around me, thankfully, because I don't know how trees would handle this. I don't know if they would just, I don't know. But Tom Skilling on the weather, he said to expect to hear popping and stuff, but it's still so scary to me. So I'm just kind of sitting here and trying to get sleepy again. I did go to sleep for a little while, because before I went to bed I was freaking out too, because my sump pump decided it was gonna start. I guess it froze outside and now it can't pump anymore. I've been checking on it, and it's the water level in the basin thing seems to be staying pretty steady, which I expected, just because, or I was told to expect that because everything's frozen outside, of course, but still that scares me. And then just sitting here pondering what all this means from a weather perspective and stuff, and I'm worried about people being outside in this, and animals and stuff. I mean, where are the animals? Where are they? There's a cat that goes by my house every day. It's got its little path that it takes, and I mean, I hope it's just somebody's cat, and that it's like going out for its whatever bathroom or neighborhood roam or whatever, and that it is in somebody's house right now. If I saw it, I would bring it in. I don't know what, but I can't imagine anything being outside in this temperature. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in. I'm supposed to be working today. I'm working from my house, and I've worked from my house since Monday, and today's Wednesday, so I'm supposed to work from here today and tomorrow, probably, because if it keeps being this cold, they're not having us, go out to the train station. Plus the trains are on extra slow schedules just because of, the temperatures and icy tracks and stuff like that. So I'm sure you've been watching the news. I don't know why I'm telling you all that stuff, but man, it's just incredible. I don't even know how to feel about this other than just freaked out. All right, I'll check in later. Yeah, so this is my window of my bedroom, and this was happening on the day that it was so cold, that it was -45 or whatever. And then this is the train station on Friday when I finally got to go back to work. Okay, so I'm about to take you outside because I want to show you the setup that I have for the sump pump on the outside, and then we'll come back in and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what I have going on right here. See that? I'm sort of afraid to walk through my yard because it's so mushy. Oh, I guess it's kind of still frozen. Oh gosh, it's not frozen. Anyway, that's the hose. I'm not gonna walk over there. Let me just zoom in. That's the hose that was hooked up to here, but I've taken it off, obviously, and put that on there. So, yeah. Yeah, this whole thing is just mush. Alright, so here's the sump pump. So where you saw that one thing sticking out there, it comes right in here. And I got a flashlight so you can see down in there what it looks like. And see how right now it's starting to fill up, and see the water's coming in from over here. It's running in. So drop my flashlight or my glasses into this thing, so I'm trying to get all the cords and stuff. So anyway, so this right here is like the floaty thing that lets it know when it's getting high, and then that's the pump itself right there. And so it pumps the water comes up and out, and it looks like it might be getting close to doing it. But so it does this every so often, and of course with all the snow that's out there and how it's melting. Here it goes. Scared the crap out of me. So see, it's kind of like a flushing. It's like flushing all the water out. So that's it. That's all it does. But when this thing gets trapped or gets when the hose froze, and that's totally on me. When the hose froze, it stopped pumping the water out, and that water was just going up and up and up. And I was literally taking this McDonald's cup and bailing water out of there into this bucket right here. And in the meantime, though, I was measuring with this dowel. I was measuring the height of the water, the depth of the water, I guess, on the times. So like 8:25 a.m. is the first time I measured it, and you can see if I can stand it up. So here's my first measurement right there, where my finger is here, and then it went up to here, and then it went up to here, and then went up to here, and then I was bailing it out, and it was staying right in between those two pieces right there. But that came in pretty handy, and you know, not sponsored or anything, but I was definitely using this Bic Market, and I was using this crappy flashlight. I need to put a new battery in that thing. So anyway, so that's what happened. That's my my sump pump / polar vortex story. Yikes. Alright, I think that's it for this week. I hope you have a great week. I hope you are staying warm and safe, and have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Click here to subscribe, or click here to watch another video. I'll see you later, creepy poples.